I'm Paige Steers. I'm here at the Cornet Global Conference in Atlanta speaking with experts about what's happening in the world of commercial real estate. Steve Jones is one of them, and he just spoke on a panel about managing complex global portfolios. That is not a short order, Steve, because there are a lot of different variables that come into play when you think about all these diverse needs. How do you bring forward solutions that work for a company?
Well, first you have to look at some of the challenges in managing a global portfolio or national portfolio. One is just managing volume. Typically internally people don't have the resources to manage the peak and valley demands of that. But another big one that we've seen is managing expectations. Most of the time programs are put together centrally or in main headquarters, but are have to go out to a geographic diverse portfolio. And so are decisions made locally? Are they made centrally? And who has that approval process? So that's typically one thing that you have to kind of work through. But other than that, probably the main things that on the customer side, what they're looking for is 5 things. They're looking for consistency, communication, cost control, quality control, and speed of delivery. So consistency, they want to make sure they have a consistent portfolio of all their brand of what they're looking for. Communication, they want to make sure all stakeholders are communicated effectively to. Cost control, no one has an open checkbook, so they want to make sure that they can do it as cost effectively as possible. Quality control, making sure it's done with all the standards that everybody wants, and then finally speed of delivery. With speed of delivery, generally if a project's done, either they're trying to increase revenue or reduce costs, so if you can do it faster, then you get the ROI benefits of that.
Okay, that is a big list of things to have to get right, Steve. So I'm assuming there's some best practices to apply when you're looking at these kind of opportunities?
Yeah, typically we try to focus on a couple things. One, in the scope definition process, we might try to make sure that we have design guidelines and a decision tree. With that decision tree is kind of a series of if-then scenarios which allow us to make decisions faster. So if you're doing it faster, then obviously it allows for speed of delivery.
So it sounds like if you can get these best practices and you understand these 5 things that the client wants, can you apply this to any portfolio size, small or large?
Yeah, we've typically been able to see whether it's retail, office, small or large, the concepts apply to all of that. It's really trying to do things more efficiently, more economically, and making sure all stakeholders are communicated with.
Well, communication is important. Thanks for sharing your tips with us today, Steve.
Thank you.